Chemical classification of matter. Previous video clip we discussed about the physical classification. Next we discuss about the chemical classification of matter. Chemically matter can be classified into two types, such as number one is your pure substance. And second is your mixture. Number one is your what? Pure substance. Second is your mixture. What is pure substance? What is mixture? Suppose take an example, iron rod. Suppose take a daily life example, iron rod. And another example is your water. And another example is your sugar solution. Suppose take three example. One is your iron rod, another is your water, or third example is your sugar solution. Let me discuss about something about iron rod. Suppose take an iron rod like this. Suppose if you want to break, then what happens? Iron, small iron particles will be formed. Only iron particles will be formed. Without iron particle, another extra particle cannot be found in the iron rod. That means, from this conclusion it is clear that iron rod have definite composition. Yes or no? That is your iron rod have definite composition. Iron rod have definite properties, just like rusting. Suppose take this iron, suppose take another iron. This iron shows rusting property. This iron is also shows rusting property. This iron have some physical property like rigidity, hardness. Also this iron have same rigidity, same hardness. That means its physical properties remain same. Its physical properties also just like this property of this iron. Its chemical properties, suppose take rusting. This iron undergoes rusting. This iron also undergoes rusting. One point is your confirm, that is your definite composition. Second point is your definite physical property. And what? Another is your definite chemical property. That means it has definite properties, definite composition, definite properties. Another point is your it is made by only one component, that is your iron particles. Iron particle is your one component. So from the iron example it is concluded that it is made by only one component, that is your iron particles. It has definite composition. It is made by only one type of iron particles. It has definite physical property and chemical property. According to the definition of pure substance, let me discuss about the definition of pure substance. The matter which is made by only one component and having definite composition and properties. Properties means both physical property and chemical property. Definite physical property and chemical property is called pure substance. Better example is your iron rod. Let me discuss about the second example, that is your water. If you want to break water, then small droplet water molecules, then small, very small very small droplets are formed. If you break down the complete water molecule, then it gives hydrogen and oxygen. That doesn't matter. We only think about the water molecules. If you want to break the water molecules, then small water molecules are formed. Suppose think about the breakdown of water molecule, then it is atom. That is, the atoms are not considered the water molecules. We can think about the existence of water molecules. If you want to break the water molecules, then it gives hydrogen and oxygen. That is not matter. So water molecules is having it also definite composition. If you want to break, then it gives hydrogen and oxygen. That is not a water molecules. Water molecule having definite composition. It has also definite physical property, definite also chemical property. So water belongs to also pure substance. There are two examples are found. One is your iron rod, another is your water molecules. Take another example of sugar solution. Suppose if you think about the sugar solution, if you want to break the sugar solution, we can find out sugar and another is your water. The composition may be changed. Suppose 10 gram of sugar is taken, 1 liter of water. Suppose 20 gram of sugar, 1 liter of water. The composition is varied. Finally, we get the sugar solution. That means sugar solution is not a pure substance. It belongs to a mixture. Pure substance are the matter which is made by only one component, but here made by sugar solution is made by two components. One is your sugar, another is your water. So sugar solution is not a pure substance. According to the definition of matter, a pure substance, iron rod and water is considered as the pure substance and sugar solution is considered as a mixture. Pure substance is classified again two types. Pure substance classified into two types. One is your such as, number one is your element, number two is your compound. Finally, we find three types chemically: element, compound, mixture. Let me discuss about what is element. What is the definition of element? To explain clearly about the definition of element, we take the example of iron rod. Now take the example of iron rod. What is the definition of an element? Element is the simplest form of a metal. First point, iron. Suppose if you want to break the iron, by breaking again and again, we can find out the last particle is your iron particles. That means iron is the smallest particle of a metal. Iron particle is the smallest particle of metal. It cannot further break down. It cannot be break down into the other simpler metal. Or iron particle cannot be formed from other simpler metal. Element, if you want to explain the definition of an element, the pure substance, the simplest form of a pure substance, the simplest form of a pure substance which cannot formed from simpler matter or cannot be break down into simpler matter is called element. is called element. There are till now 118 elements are known. Further elements are going on research. Elements, the example of element is an example of iron, is an example of element. Elements again classified into three types. Again classified into three types. Such are number one is your metal, number two is your non-metal, number three is your metalloid. Three types. Metal, one is your metal, one is your non-metal, third is your metalloid. Let me discuss about what is metal, what is non-metal, what is metalloid. Suppose take three examples in our daily life example. Suppose take an iron rod. Another is your carbon. Next is your take an metalloid, that is your arsenic. What are the main? How can you determine whether it is a metal, non-metal, or metalloid? Suppose think about the iron rod. Iron rod have a hardness property. Iron rod, one point is your having hardness property. Second is your luxure property. Next is your malleable. Next is your ductile, and the main property is your able to conduct heat and electricity. Main property is your able to conduct heat and electricity. Able to conduct heat and electricity. These are the properties of iron, and these are the properties of a metal. So iron belongs to what? Metal. The main properties are able to conduct heat and electricity. Generally, we can identify whether it is a metal or non-metal or metalloid if an element able to conduct heat and electricity. Generally, that is considered as the metal. Another example is your carbon. Carbon do not having the hardness property. It is a brittle like. It having a property that is your brittle. Next is your non-luster property. It do not have a malleable ductile. It is unable to conduct heat and electricity. Remember, there are many allotropes of carbon. Graphite is an example of allotropes of carbon, but it is able to conduct heat and electricity. This is an exceptional case. Carbon having brittle property, non-luster, unable to conduct heat and electricity. So carbon belongs to non-metal category, because a non-metal having the following properties. Metal having the following properties. Next is your, take the another example is your arsenic. Arsenic is considered as the metalloid, because definition of metalloid shows that the elements which shows both the metal and non-metal character is called metalloid. Now write the definition of metal, non-metal and metalloid. What is metal? The element which having the characteristics property like what? Hardness, luster, malleable, ductile, and able to conduct heat and electricity. So we can write The definition of metal is like this: hardness, luster, malleable, ductile, able to conduct heat and electricity. Like iron, other examples of metal are also available. Gold, platinum, they are also show the property like this. Then what is the definition of metal? The element which having the characteristics, properties like hardness, luster, malleable, ductile, and able to conduct heat and electricity. Heat and electricity is called metal. Examples: iron, gold, platinum, etc. These are the examples of metal. In periodic table, 80% of the total elements are metal. Next is your definition of non-metal. The element which having the characteristics properties like brittle, non-luster, and finally unable to conduct heat and electricity. Heat and electricity is called non-metal. Examples are carbon, sulfur, etc. These are the examples of non-metal. Let me write the definition of metalloid. Definition of metalloid. Metalloid having both the characteristics property of non-metal and metalloid, and non-metal and metal. Metalloid, the element which shows both the characteristics property of metal and non-metal is called metalloid. Example is your arsenic, strontium, etc. These are example of metal, non-metal, metal.